and welcome to the show. We start this week's FailRace episode with Raging Clear on Forza Motorsport 4 in an AI car not doing a very good job getting around a banked corner. I don't know why it decided to suddenly sort of turn. I mean, it's carrying a lot of speed. It decided to turn left, and it just wanted to ride the wall. I mean, two of them actually ended up falling over and in trouble, but yeah, not the smartest bit the AI has ever done. We have Rockin' Yocken on Dirt Rally 2. They are racing, the Lancia. By the looks of it, it's already been in the wars a little bit through here. The rear wing looks a smidge bent and so on. But as they run through this stage, it's easy to make little mistakes. It's easy to get things a bit wrong. This time it's just wide on the landing, and over goes the Lancia for an awful lot of rolls. It might actually beat Pastrana's record for, I think it was Pastrana with the record for rolls in a rally crash. Yeah, it's just the speed at which that goes over is mighty impressive. Blitz is up next on Beam. Now they're playing around with some multiplayer. First of all, managing to, they lightly bumped the side. They then got pushed by another car, which sort of fused it in, and when, I don't know whether they paused it or, things happened, and then another car got involved, and then more things happened. Too many cars were in one place, and the game decided to rectify it by tearing the culvert apart and launching it into the skies. Yeah, it's not quite gone the way they wanted to there. Arkham Psycho is up next on Farming Simulator. Now, it's probably not the best idea to be messing about with your truck while driving along. The physics as they are on this game have issues at the best of times, but it was always going to happen. The, bed of the truck clipped something on the floor, launched it over, and now physics is all manner of angry. It does, though, land back on its wheels. So, I guess not the worst outcome, although it's not the only truck having issues. Ben Industries on Construction Simulator was driving along. Now, this one was less messing about with the back of the truck. They weren't driving around trying to open the truck or unfold it or whatever. This just, I guess, went over a bump, and it has now decided that it doesn't know quite what to do with the truck. I mean, it started to eat a building. I mean, the truck was kind of eating itself, and now we're going to go back to flying about, and now we're just going to go flying and twisting, and I was trying to see whether there's any, bodywork that's got confused. There doesn't really seem to be any rhyme or reason as to why it's having this much of a problem. There's not anything stuck by the looks of it. It's just deciding to go around, and now it's just swiping vehicles out of the way. A bus has gone. There's the other car. The cars are basically surviving there, but yeah, but to this day, that may well still be doing that. Joe is up next on Euro Truck Simulator. Now they are driving along, and to be honest, not driving along all that safely. They are, they play the multiplayer. They're going to overtake a truck here, but it's a little bit risky. They clonk over a bollard, but at that point, everything is surprisingly okay. I'm going to say surprisingly okay. It somehow got away with all that shenanigans. Didn't have any issues. However, as they head along this next part, the car merging decides it's going to merge into the truck, and then problems. Yep, then problems. And then falling over and stuck. I'm not going to say it's deserved completely, but, doing all sorts of iffy manoeuvres and then gets taken out by an AI car doing an iffy manoeuvre feels about fitting, really. Yeah, I'm surprised by the car just sort of turning in at that point. Steel Guns up next on Metro. Now, apparently, if the vehicles fall over in this game, they explode or they'll fail or you die, essentially. So there's something to bear in mind as they're driving along with this. As they go to park it, they jump out at just the right time as they go to park said vehicle, because it's on its side quite close to falling over and magically frozen. Also, I love how quickly it's cleared up. The visibility is cleared up when they've got here. But, yeah, it has managed to sort of get away with it. And surprisingly, when they get back in, it's able to be recovered. I don't quite know. I don't know whether there's maybe like an invisible wall or something that it was parked up on there. It certainly acts a little bit funky. But, Yeah, frozen parking and absolutely the right moment to get out of it. Very helpful indeed. Sapling is up next on Gran Turismo 7. Now, they are driving an unbelievably fast vehicle here up against the AI cars. And, of course, one of the difficulties when you go this fast is you kind of commit to corners and sometimes it's too late before you realise the AI is slow and the player car has fallen over quite a lot. Yeah, these things go so quickly. You turn into that corner and you are committed. You're not expecting a suddenly very slow pack of cars. I don't know what caused the AI cars to be slow, but it certainly was. And it's a bounce and a bounce and a rollover before the game resets it. Finally, we have got Cam on Just Cause 3. This is one of my favourite clips I've seen in this series. So they're messing about with a Formula 1 car, and things go wrong, right? It's easily done. It's very easily done in this game, especially with the speed of an F1 car. You launch it off a cliff. Okay, well, we've got to go for a swimming. The thing is, with Just Cause, you have these tethers. And, well, that means you can rescue stricken cars. So they tether the Formula 1 car out of the water. Fantastic. Now, unlike GTA, in Just Cause, if the vehicles are, I say, dunked in the water, they still work afterwards. So amazingly, the Formula 1 car has been recovered. Surprisingly good. They go to try and get it back on the road, clip a rock, it's upside down, it's on fire, and we've dunked it in the water again. Well, the fire's gone out, it's not exploded. Maybe it's rescuable from this point. So, once again, the tethers are called to action. They're such a good thing. Every game should have these. They're open world games. They're such brilliant things, the tethers. They rescue the Formula 1 car and can use the tethers to recover it. Right, can it still drive? No, it's going to explode. The second they touch it, it's just instant explosion. If at first you don't succeed, keep trying until the car blows up, I feel, is the motto from that one. But there we go. That is going to be it for this episode. As ever, if you have clips you'd like to submit to this series, you can via a Google form. There'll be a link to it in the description of this video. All the rules and how it works can be found on there. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.